Hey guys, this is Rafael Knox, real estate agent out of Southern California, and these are a few things you need to prepare before you get your real estate license. Number one, have a job. It's very important that you already have a source of income. Unless you're related to someone rich or who's heavily connected, the chances of you getting your license, joining a brokerage, and immediately making money is slim to none, and Slim just left town. I recommend already having a job. When I got my license, I had 2 jobs, and I had to start pretty much doing full-time hours on some days for the real estate to get that off the ground. First thing I would recommend is already make sure you have a steady stream of income before you even think about going into real estate. This is not something you just want to jump and do and say, oh, I want to get a job as a real estate agent and have nothing else going on in your life, okay? Number 2, have money saved up. This is connected to the first reason, or the first thing to avoid, or to be careful for about having a job. The second one is have money saved up. Real estate's a very, very expensive game to get into. As they say, it takes money to make money. But when I got my license, just after you pass your test, just getting your license and paying all the fees and everything, you're looking at another $1,500. Then you join a brokerage. The brokerage I joined, it was $300 a month, whether or not you're making sales. Coming out the gate, I think the first 90 days, right, I probably spent well over $2,000, almost $3,000, just getting my real estate career started. So it's very important that you have money saved up because it has to go towards the real estate, plus you have to pay all your regular bills. Number 3, this is very, very, very important. Start building a social network before you even get your license or get established. Start telling people that you're going into real estate. You can't get a job or a part-time job just showing houses or being a real estate assistant, but find some way to get in the game beforehand so you can start building connections. Because if you don't know anyone, this game is impossible to win. I would start building a brand and building social connections with people well before you get established as a real estate agent and lay that groundwork first. Number 4, and this is also very, 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 very crucial. Know your stuff. People get their real estate license every day. They take the test, they pass it, and then you find out a lot of stuff that's on the test is not going to be the everyday knowledge that you use when you're actually in the field. It's important that you get hands-on experience and you actually know what you're talking about. Specialize in an area, specialize in types of houses, whether that's going to be luxury real estate, which you shouldn't start with unless you have a connection, or residential, or when you want to work with buyers and sellers, but you got to find a niche and really dive in deep and get the details and the nuance of that down so you can show people that you have value and stand out, especially as someone who's going to have very few transactions under their belt. Number 5. 5th thing you really, really want to also consider and plan for when you get your real estate license is the emotional and mental wear and tear. It is a feast or famine game sometimes, guys. Sometimes you're eating good, and sometimes you're not eating at all. It's important to learn how to save your money, but there's a type of zen or steadiness about your mentality and emotions that you have to learn, because this game is what it is, and you're never always flying high. So please, build up a strong mindset, get used to adversity, get used to things not working out, get used to deals not always working out in the end, because it will happen. And if you let the disappointment break you, you might walk away before you do the next deal, which could be your biggest one.